Where's that hecking on button? Ooh, I found it! Let's play! Good evening everybody, Luke here with the Meditations launcher on Friday, March 15th, 2019, and today's meditation offering is by John Lee Cooper, with the blurb being as such. Cassius, I could be well moved if I were as you. If I could pray to move, prayers would move me, but I am constant as the northern star, of whose true fixed and resting quality there is no fellow in the firmament. The skies are painted with unnumbered sparks, they are all fire, and every one doth shine. But there's but one in all doth hold his place. So in the world 'tis furnished well with men, and men are flesh and blood, and apprehensive. Yet in the number I do know but one, that unassailable holds on his rank, unshaked of motion, and that I am he. Let me a little show it, even in this, that I was constant climber should be banished, and constant do remain to keep him so. Sinner, O Caesar, Caesar, hence wilt thou lift up Olympus, Decius Brutus. I'm going to assume this is from a Shakespearean play. I base that assumption on having some recollection of there being a play by Shakespeare based on Caesar or Caesar. Caesar. This is where my Fallout New Vegas pronunciations go into play. So yeah, essentially this looks like it's taken from a play and is essentially talking about an individual who is unmoved, but showing that man can be moved and should be so, due to that being in their very nature. Interesting. I don't quite know what to make of the meditation blurb, but let's see what the meditation itself has to tell us on today, Friday, March 15th, 2019. Okay, and this window has just opened up with it being called the Ides of March. That's a very beautiful name for today's meditation, the Ides of March, and we can move with our mouse, and we can move over here. What's going on? It seems to be Livius Brutus, and it does have that very Shakespearean V's for U's and such, and we seem to be in something of a classroom where all the books are burnt or damaged, and it's a very decrepit classroom as well. That is some interesting water outside the window. That's some interesting water indeed. Okay. So we're in a decrepit classroom, and we've got a very interesting light over there. That was the exit? It seems that was the exit. So we're in a classroom, which is decrepit. There's nothing that is fresh or new around. And outside we just have something of desolation also, because it's not a very beautiful world outside the window. It's very harsh and rough. So we're back in, because I'm sure there's more to today's meditation. I'm sure I'm missing something here. Is there something behind here, perhaps? I can't jump. I can't interact. I'm clicking bits and pieces. Ah! And, things are not meant to be clicked in this meditation. Things are not meant to be clicked. Okay. Interesting. I like how they've actually built the outside world, and they've not just, like, left it blank. That the creator has indeed actually got, you know, some water, even if it is some rather questionable water. There's water nonetheless. So it's a classroom, and they're learning about the play that I assume we read about, the Ides of March. I don't quite know what to make of this meditation. I mean, it's stunning when you get into it, and I really do like the fact that they have taken an excerpt from a play, because I always love a dramatic reading, but otherwise I don't really know. So I just noticed there's this little pink thing just here. There's a little pink, one pink pencil almost There's nothing else like that on any of the other desks. Nothing at all. So you've just got this one bit right there. But I think really is it. 'Cause when we try to leave, it just goes blank. This has been an interesting meditation. One that has sort of thrown me for a ride, because I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually, to be honest. I suppose what I was going to say was I expected something to be more regal, more Roman, due to, I don't know, there being Caesar and Brutus mentioned. But no, we're just in a schoolroom. Perhaps it's about learning and how, without consistent refreshment of knowledge, it can become decrepit like that classroom. Because, I'll be quite honest, I was probably taught this in school. I was probably taught about this play from which the excerpt is from, but for the life of me I cannot remember what it is. So my knowledge of the play, much like that classroom, has become diminished and less fresh as time has gone on. But I suppose, again, that is just a personal interpretation of today's meditation. I'm sure I'm missing something. I'm sure I'm missing something indeed. Because when it comes to the meditations, of course, they're always open to interpretations. So, but yeah. Thanks once again for coming along on the ride that is these meditations. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get. And it can be difficult on a daily basis to try and commentate on these. Because sometimes you just don't know what to say. You do not know quite what to say, but that's the challenge of the meditation launcher, and I absolutely love that challenge. Unfortunately, it does indeed come to that shield bit of the meditation. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If not, that's perfectly fine as well. Those sorts of things can go and get confused between the pronunciations of Caesar or Kaiser, much like me, because I played too much Fallout New Vegas, and I keep getting Kaiser and Caesar intermingled whenever I see the name. So, my bad. But yes, thank you so much for watching our videos. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and good night.